here today. A pastor from years ago, Jim Moore, used to say about today, we celebrate one of the high holy days of the church year, Super Bowl Sunday. So welcome. I'm Dave Getz, longtime member of the church. Pastor Micah today, at this time, is at the New Milford Edenville Church, leading them in a communion service. So I'll lead the start, and Bill Babin will be giving the sermon a little later on. If you'd like to make a prayer request, this is a good time to fill out a card. You should find it in the chairs. We'll be collecting those later in the service. At this time, Mary Louise Larson would like to give a report on the financial situation.
Good morning. I'm not really sure I want to give this, but it's my job, so here I am. A year ago, I stood in front of all of you with shaking hands and knocking knees and presented the first quarterly report of finances from the Finance Committee of the Warwick United Methodist Church. Here I am reporting on the fourth quarter numbers for the year 2023. I'm still shaking a little, but not as much. 2023 was a roller coaster ride for our church. We budgeted $150,000 in pledges for the year and only fell $1,200 short of our goal. Non-pledged and plate collections far exceeded what we budgeted. Through generous memorial gifts and special donations, as well as fundraising activities, operating revenues were almost $15,000 over budget. Expenditures were in line with what the budgeted amounts were. We had projected a budget deficit for the year of $58,910. Expenditures only exceeded revenue by $19,047. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Now the downward ride. We thankfully have an endowment fund set up to pay for capital improvements. This was the year for capital improvements. We started the year with water pipes leaking in the building and the old furnace deciding it had had enough. The leak in the furnace were repaired and replaced in time to replace the deck on the parsonage that was threatening to fall off. On top of that, the roof in the parsonage started leaking, and it and the gutters were all replaced. Transfers from the endowment fund paid for all of this work. A distribution from a charitable trust and special donations and fundraisers have been received to replace some of these funds. To date, all these capital improvements are paid for, but $61,433 was spent, and our reserves are being depleted. I always end on a positive note, so let me say that this church's stewardship has been phenomenal. There are copies of this 2023 report in the narthex if you haven't seen it yet. And there's also copies of the 2024 budget, which is only projecting a $43,000 loss this year. The Finance Committee is thankful for your continued support of our church. With God's help, we will tackle whatever 2024 throws at us. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mary Louise. Please stand now if you're able, and as our praise band leads us in the gathering songs.
Before the world was made, before you spoke it to be, you were the King of Kings. Yeah, you were, and now you're reigning still, enthroned above all things. Angels and saints cry out, we join them as we sing. Glory to God, glory to God, glory to God, forever. Glory to God, glory to God, glory to God forever. Creator God, you gave me breath so I could praise your great and matchless name all my days, all my days. So let my whole life be a blazing offering, a life that shouts and sings the greatness of our King. Glory to God, glory to God, glory to God forever. Glory to God, glory to God, glory to God forever. Take my life and let it be all for you and for your glory. Take my life and let it be yours. Take my life and let it be all for you and for your glory. Take my life and let it be yours. We sing glory to God, glory to God, glory to God forever. Glory to God, glory to God, glory to God forever. Take my life and let it be all for you and for your glory. Take my life and let it be yours. Take my life and let it be all for you and for your glory. Take my life and let it be yours.
We sing praise to our God this day, who is the creator and who is the author of our salvation.
Water you turned into wine. Open the eyes of the blind. There's no one like you. None like you. Into the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. None like you. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power, our God, our God. Into the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. None like you. Our God is greater, our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power. Our God, our God. And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what could stand against? And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what could stand against? What could stand against?
God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power. Our God, our God.
And if our God is for us, then who could
Ever stop us? And if our God is with us, what could stand against? And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us,
then
what could stand against? What could
What
stand
stand
against?
Please remain standing for our opening prayer. O Holy One, on mountaintops and valley floors, you reveal to us the light of your love. Our hearts desire to bask in the amazing glory of the divine presence. With each encounter, we are changed and transformed.